It's the Pistons to start out. Harris with it, picked up by Sexton. Here's Suggs. Back to Harris. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Duran, no good. Green against Banchero. And he buries his first look.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. In the early stretch of his career, Clark, Jalen Suggs has had a tough go of it.
Yeah, you know, injuries are an ugly part of the game, B.A., and he's had to overcome quite a bit here early in his career. Such a promising young talent. But I do believe when you look at the long road in front of him, that he's going to show you how special a player he is.
Good.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Wagner. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Banchero outside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. Here's Cunningham. 9 points for him in his last game. And that one's good. Markkanen.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Wagner. And the layup falls. Wagner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Suggs. He's watched by Cunningham. Wagner outside. Sexton against Harris. Pass to Banchero. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Now that's impressive. Banchero showing you he can do damage from the mid-range, too.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Rebound by the Magic.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy, Grant.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are 2 things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Cunningham. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Harris against Allen. Now here's Harris. Averaging around 6 a game. It's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
Time called here. The Magic Magic decide to talk it over? And over a long regular season, Graham, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is a long season. And to keep it light, you have to have team outings and dinners and guest speakers. Intentional connections, that's what I call it. And really, there's so much pressure in this league. So those moments really allow you to bond and relax and really come together as a group.
Here's Anthony after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 5. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Banchero outside. And a missed layup. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Porter. Allen, the second chance points on the tip-in.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Over Cunningham. Blocked.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
And another miss by Orlando. The Pistons have got 8 of 15 shots to go. To the paint. Here's Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Paul, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter, he's checked in for Banchero.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Poke loose. And stolen by Paul. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Wiseman. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Pistons ahead, leading by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And Detroit has possession. Lauri Markkanen out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Allen in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. For 3. And it's Suggs with the 3.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at. But Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump." These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into.
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. Carter tipped.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance. Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Suggs. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion, and I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Banchero from close range.
The offensive talent, the ingenuity, size, strength. Banchero has a full book bag, folks.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Wagner.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Banchero passes to Suggs. Inside. Here's Wagner. And that one good. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Duran. Over Wagner. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-4 run. Wagner with it. Shot clock at 6. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. The three from Banchero. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Orlando calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. John Wall comes in for Paul. The three from Suggs. Fires in the triple. Suggs has got 10 points.
I just love the ball.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man. More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Sexton against Anthony. Back to Banchero. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Markkanen. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Porter. Over Suggs. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
So it's Orlando now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Pistons in second.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. To the inside. Banchero in the post. Markkanen's there.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
To the middle. Here's Harris. Kept alive. They shoot again. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
.12 seconds left in the first half. Carter, good.
The versatility of Carter Jr. I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Magic leading by 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good action during the period as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead, a nice show of force by them. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. Get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Banchero plays 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harris and Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. The 3. And it's Green missing.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
And talk about a star from day 1, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy, and offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
Here's Wagner. And that one's good. Wagner's got 6.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, before his 1 season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, there's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie. The Pistons making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Orlando has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Wagner against Porter. Pass to Banchero. Down low. Carter, the pass to Black. 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. The putback. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size and a pretty diverse skill set.
Wendell Carter Jr., 2 shots.
That one's no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Here's Black. Checked by Sexton. Great D that time from Porter.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Sexton misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
To the paint. Back to Wagner. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Pistons. 17-point game. The jumper is true from Cunningham.
Absolutely locked in. Cunningham taking pleasure sticking the jumper right on the defense.
Out to the wing. Here's Black. And another miss by Orlando.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shot is up. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Green.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Pass to Banchero. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Well, Detroit shooting 40% from the field in this one. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
They grab their own miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. For the Pistons, Wiseman, he's checked in for Duran. Allen comes in for Sexton. And it's Chris Paul in for Cade Cunningham. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Porter's shot is off. Orlando is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Paul against Anthony. Pass to Carter. 4-3. Detroit with a rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. From the wing. And Allen gets it to go. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And here we can check out the story for Gary Harris.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
A minute 20 left to play in the third. He takes it in. They still need this. The Pistons clear it. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is where you have to stay calm and execute.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And that's going to be a foul on Orlando. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
The Pistons shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Can't fault the defense there. I mean, Paul is just a crafty finisher inside.
Harris against Allen. Harris drives in. Carter on the wing. He's got 10. Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Paul gets it to go.
I think this is Paul at his best. Has one of the nastiest pull-up jumpers in the game.
Anthony with it. Green picks him up. Anthony, the pass to Fultz. Shoots over Allen. Fultz is good. And the Magic lead by 10. 12 seconds left in the third. Allen finds Green over Wagner. And again, it's Detroit converting.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A tremendous defensive effort against John Wall, frustrating the star point guard. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They led by as many as 18. Grayson Allen is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's John Wall. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact. And the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Wagner. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Cunningham outside. Off target from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Offensive rebound. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Shoots over Allen. And it's Wagner missing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Duren with the bucket.
Oh, Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
For Orlando, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Wagner. Ball against Anthony. Outside Carter. Jacks up a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Duren. Stolen by Carter. For just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Suggs no good. For Detroit, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Cunningham missing.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Outside Fultz. Pass to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Here's Wall. No good off the glass. The Magic have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Fultz passes to Carter, and stolen by Cunningham. Ahead, tries to break his ice. Great pass to find the man streaking to the bucket.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Wagner up top, is guarded by Markkanen. And it's Wagner missing.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And a nice sequence by Cunningham. This guy has all the tools. He doesn't let up.
Orlando leading. Orlando calls timeout.
Timeout called.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Wendell Carter.
Boy, I tell you, that level of energy is really hard to contain because he's been relentlessly attacking the glass and doing it with the kind of physicality that stands out.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. So both free throws good from Allen. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Anthony outside. Sexton against Harris. Suggs the pass to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. That one no good. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Here's Sexton. Cunningham. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Orlando. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Wagner the pass to Suggs.
2 minutes.
Banked it in off the glass.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 8. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Okiki's checked in for Suggs. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cunningham. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Well, the Magic's shooting an average of 43% for the floor. Anthony against Markkanen. Anthony in the post. No good with a layup. Time running out for the Pistons. And it's Sexton on the take for 3. Allen. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Cunningham against Anthony. Over Cunningham. Anthony misses. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And Allen gets it to go.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. 4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Wagner, the pass to Harris. And here's Carter. Anthony outside. Cunningham with some nice D.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot. And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Orlando calls timeout. They're in front by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management at this time of the game.
And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
And he definitely wants to improve from here. Suggs knows the big moment well.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Detroit calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's Duren. Outside for Green. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.